Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another full day of eating, only fast food. Today, specifically, Taco Bell. We just had a new Taco Bell open up right by our house. I figured I'll try Taco Bell today, and the whole purpose is to show you that you can still eat fast food and stay within your calories and see, am I able to still feel full throughout the day without going over my calorie limit. 2,500 is my typical daily calories I have right now. I'm about 176 pounds is what I weighed this morning. It's not necessarily healthy food, but it's just showing you that you still can eat fast food without gaining weight, stay lean, just have to make some good choices with the options they have there. Now, even though they open at 9 o'clock, which I have a story about that in a second, they don't really have many breakfast food options. So, or at least in the traditional sense, like I thought maybe they'd have some egg taco burrito type of thing, like Chipotle, McDonald's, but they don't have that. However, you know, everyone knows to build muscle, the typical bodybuilding diet is chicken, broccoli, and rice every meal, so you don't really need breakfast food. So what did we get today? We got a chicken power bowl for breakfast. And I also got for snack later some kind of small chicken melted wrap, Chipotle wrap or some bunch of napkins, and looks like no fork. So there we go. Got a fork. I typically like to make my own meals most of the time because I can control the calories, usually make a lot bigger portions and be more full, but I know that's not realistic for everyone because you have different types of jobs. You go on vacation, just whatever, you're gonna end up eating fast food at one point. So we're gonna see that you can still make good choices. So let's take a look at this real quick on the Taco Bell app. I'll put up here for you. So for this power bowl, chicken power bowl, we have 470 calories and 26 grams of protein in the nutritional facts. So, you know, protein to calorie ratio, it's not great, but it works. And then I also got this chicken Chipotle melt is what it's called. And this guy has 190 calories and 12 grams of protein. So I'm eating this for my breakfast right now. It's about almost 10 o'clock because they opened at 9 is what it said online. And I showed up right at 9 because I was getting hungry. And I sat there for a few minutes and someone came on and said something. I had no idea what they said. So I started ordering. He said, "Oh, sorry, we're not open yet." I said, "Okay, when do you open?" "In about 10 minutes. So I thought, okay, I'll sit here and wait. I wait about 5 minutes and someone else comes on and she says, "You can't just sit in the drive-thru," with an attitude. I said, "Okay, I'm sorry. I was just waiting for you to open so I could order." "Well, we're not open yet." I said, "Okay, well, when do you open?" 9:30. "Well, the last guy says 9 o'clock. "Well, it's wrong. And then the last guy told me you'd be open another 5 minutes. "Well, we're not. You can't just sit there." "Okay, thanks. Have a good day. Bye." I almost didn't want to go back and go to a different restaurant, but I don't want to drive that far. So another thumbs down initially for bad customer service and then for not giving me a fork. I didn't think I'd have to ask for a fork. But anyways, I'm going to eat this first. We said that was 470 calories. This was 190, so that makes what? 660 total. I'm actually going to eat this later as a snack before I work out. And that's a whole, 38 grams of protein for 660 calories. Not great, but it'll be all good. I'm going to put all that up here for a total amount for the day. So starting out, I'm going to go ahead and add both of these 660 calories and 38 grams of protein. I'm going to mix all this up. It looks like we have rice, lettuce, chicken, guacamole, sour cream. So pretty good flavors and stuff if you don't mind just regular food in the morning instead of breakfast type food, which in most cases I don't really care. Because I go all around the world and eat random foods at all random times of day. So it's all good for me. So we're going to eat this and then get on with the day. Here's the chicken Chipotle wrap, plus this pre-workout drink before we work out because Taco Bell didn't have any pre-workout. I checked, so I guess that's the one thing I'm gonna have today that isn't from Taco Bell. But we're gonna eat this up and then get some legs. like to get a chicken quesadilla and a soft taco supreme.
So soft taco supreme, what else?
And a chicken quesadilla. Not like Chick-fil-A. It's not their pleasure to serve you here. Hopefully this Taco Bell is not as rude as the last one.
So it's like a walkie-talkie.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you want any sauce?
No thanks.
Alright. Give me just a moment.
No problem. Let's get a little bicep action here. Oh yeah. Taco Bell. Round 2. All right, and we are back with some more Taco Bell. Eating in the car today because I just had to drop Connor off for a little class here, so I'm just waiting on him. So we got a lot of napkins for one person. A bit wasteful, whatever. We have a soft taco supreme and then a chicken quesadilla. So let's take a look at the app just to see what we have as far as calories here. So for the taco, soft taco supreme, 210 calories and 10 grams of protein. So, you know, that's once again not great on the protein to calories, but it's Taco Bell. What can we do? What else? We have the quesadillas. There we go. Chicken quesadilla. 510 calories, 27 grams of protein. So just about everything I've been getting here, it looks like it's about 50%. Usually I go for a 10-to-1 ratio. I've said every 10 calories, 1 gram of protein, but this is like a 20-to-1. Every 20 calories, 1 gram of protein. So it's not terrible, but to update our calories up here, that's another 720 calories for this meal and 37 grams of protein. So should be pretty filling. And you know, it was about an hour before I worked out that I ate that snack. And then I worked out almost 2 hours today between legs, resistance, and then doing some cardio. And I'm just now getting hungry another hour after that. So that's about 4 hours that I went between meals now. And just to keep in mind that exercise is an appetite suppressant. So if I was just sitting around the last 4 hours, I'd probably get hungry just because I'm bored and think, oh, I want to eat. But when you work out, it kind of takes your mind off of it. And my body, I'm usually not one to eat for an hour or so after I work out. But just to show something here, let's look at sides. You know, so you could get something here like these cheesy Fiesta potatoes. That's 230 calories, not much food. The cinnamon twist, 170 calories. Once again, not much food. Chips and nacho cheese, so 210 calories for some chips and some cheese that isn't even that good. Or instead of that, I get this taco supreme. It's more food, it's more filling. So just making little choices like that are the type of things that are gonna fill you up, because I wanna stay full throughout the day. I don't wanna eat some nachos and then be like, man, I'm still kinda hungry. So just some things to keep in mind there as far as choosing foods that will fill you up when you're out eating. Lower calorie, this isn't necessarily lower calorie, but it's still a pretty good volume of food. So I'm gonna eat this, and hopefully he'll be done about the time I get done with that, and we will get on with the next thing going on today, which I'm not sure what it is yet. Starting off with the taco, and we got the water. Now the quesadilla, quite a bit bigger, but even so, I mean, that thing is 510 calories. Compared to like my stack of pancakes I make in the morning, I would much rather have that than eat something like this. So that's pretty good. I mean, it's nothing amazing. Definitely fill me up enough once it is all down in the stomach, starts filling it up, and be good to go. But I got about an hour here, so brought the computer along. Good old MacBook, gonna sit here, edit some videos, and then we'll get on with the day. See you in a bit. Whoa, get the handguns. Oh no, he's gonna get me! He's gonna get me! Where are you?
Here.
Oh, bags.
I'm here now. Here.
driving. Wait, you're not even moving. You're not even moving.
Need to get home.
Well, we need to go get in the van. Taco Bell. Again. Let's go eat tacos and macaroni.
It's the same day.
I know.
And you got it twice.
No, 3 times. And we're back. Taco Bell once again. So this time we got cinnamon twists. We have a Crunchwrap Supreme. A little something for a snack for later. And I messed up. I forgot to get a drink. So I got from home a Pepsi Zero. I checked the restaurant. That's what they have there. But just to show you here, a little trick you can do as far as drinks are concerned if you like getting stuff other than water. If you get a Pepsi there, even a small one is 200 calories. That's a lot of calories just for a drink, especially if you got one each time, 3 times in a day, that would be 600 calories. And if you got the large, that would be 380 calories each time. So you could easily be drinking like almost 1,200 calories each time. So if you check the diet or Pepsi Zero Sugar, which I have here, small, medium, large, all 0 calories. There's going to be some calories because there is, a little bit in there. It can't be completely 0, but
Daddy,
it's negligible.
it's closed.
I know it's closed. So just to see our other stuff real quick, we got the Crunchwrap Supreme right here. And I added chicken, so that makes it 580 calories, which it doesn't show the calorie change in the nutrition here. It says 16 grams of protein plus the chicken. It's not much chicken, so I'm just gonna add 4 calories. We'll round it, or protein, we'll round it up to 20. So we'll call that 580, honey, I'll open it in a minute. 580 calories and 20 grams of protein, once again, on the calorie to protein ratio. And then for the sides and sweets, the cinnamon twist, 170 calories
There is gonna be.
and 1 gram of protein. So for this whole meal, that's what, 580, 170, 750 calories, 21 grams of protein. So not great, but we'll see how this tastes compared to the other stuff we had so far and if it is filling. It's big.
I was cold.
So technically, I'm having something not from Taco Bell, but here we go.
With a bunch of calories. Is it good, Daddy? I'm gonna put more.
Now that I got to the middle with all the sour cream and cheese and all that stuff, it is pretty good.
I'm back still.
They know you're back.
I'm always gonna be here with Daddy. Great. I like drinking this, but why is it focusing my eyes?
Be back. So
My eyes.
that was dinner and dessert. Definitely quite filling. I would say this was a lot better than the quesadilla I had for lunch. Definitely more filling. And the quesadilla was 510 calories. This was 580 with the chicken added. So without the chicken, it's 530. So I'm sure there wasn't much chicken, so it'd still be pretty filling. So I would definitely next time go for this instead of the quesadilla. It was quite good. Better than I thought it would be. Anyways, like I said, have all the calories posted for the day so far. Have one more snack I'm gonna have, but first we have to get these little monsters in bed. So say bye, I'm going to bed.
Bye. I'm never gonna go to bed.
Yeah, especially after she drank this. See ya.
Bye. No, don't leave yet. You're focusing my eye.
All right, time for the last little snack taco deal for tonight. What we have here is the Burrito Supreme. So let's look at that one more time to see our totals for the day. We have 390 calories and 16 grams of protein. Once again, nothing special there. And really, I'm not even that hungry, but I already bought this. It's 400 calories, so really, if I wanted to cut some weight, I'd still be good with how much I ate today and not even have this and be good to go. But I'm gonna go ahead and eat it because who knows, I might get hungry in an hour or so. I don't want to be eating too late. But something I forgot to bring up earlier because my little 4-year-old was being so silly was like those cinnamon twists, they tasted good, but they were 170 calories. It's pretty much like eating air with sugar and cinnamon. And I would have rather had something like one of my protein bars, the Reese's ones that are really good, that are about 200 calories, but also have almost 20 grams of protein. So you're just getting more protein, especially with how little protein I'm getting in the meals today. So I think for the totals, if I calculated this right, put it up here for all the meals, it should be 2,520 calories for today with only 112 grams of protein. So compare that with when I had Chick-fil-A, it was around 2,500 calories and 200 grams of protein. So you can see based on which restaurants you get, this is a bunch of tortillas and beef, whereas Chick-fil-A had a lot of salads and chicken and that type of stuff. So make good choices. Obviously you can stay within the calories, but also looking at those other things. Granted, keep in mind that if you're not trying to lose weight like me, I'm maintaining, if you have lots of carbs and fats, you don't really need as much protein even to build muscle, because the carbs and fats are protein sparing, meaning that you get your energy from those things when you're working out and that type of deal. Whereas if you're cutting down and not having as many calories, you want to have a higher amount of protein to sustain your muscle, but also a lot of that protein is going to get broken down and use as energy as well. So things to keep in mind, no big deal. We're going to get this Burrito Supreme down here. It's not hot. That was interesting. I guess because I microwaved it and I was holding it weird, like all the beef fell to one end and all the beans were at the top. So I'm not really a huge fan of refried beans, but I thought I'll try something different. So as far as rating Taco Bell for this, pretty much everything I had today tasted fairly good. I mean, nothing great, but for fast food, it's pretty good. However, customer service, that was bad. As well as, you know, the calories to protein ratio, not what I like to have, but it's pretty good. There's a lot of greasy stuff, but you know, you can't complain too much when you're eating fast food. But one thing I will say is, let me pull this up on my phone again. If we look at the picture for this Burrito Supreme, or like the Crunchwrap Supreme especially, see all the meat there? It looks like a pretty good amount of meat, but when I actually pulled the taco shell up and looked, the meat was like that much. It was very thin, barely anything in there. And then the same for this Taco Supreme. That is a full taco with a lot of meat, everything filled up, and it was like hardly anything in there. The tortilla pretty much would wrap around itself because of how little food there's in. So pictures don't really match what you get for the food, which is disappointing. As compared to Chick-fil-A, their stuff actually looks pretty close. For example, if you were to get this grilled chicken club with the Colby Jack cheese, the sandwich looks pretty much like what you see in this picture. As well as the cool wraps. I mean, that's exactly what you get. So advertising, not quite there as well for Taco Bell, but flavor for most everything was good for the most part. And another thing too to mention is sauces. I didn't really put sauce on anything because I'm used to just eating stuff how I get it. I like the way things taste that I order. And a lot of times, like at Chick-fil-A, if you get most of their dressings, it's like 300 calories for the sauce, which almost doubles the calories of the salad. But these things, I looked online, it said all of them were 0 calories. So, I mean, it's 5 calories or less if they're rounding down. So it shouldn't be much issue there, but I didn't have any just because I didn't want any. But just remember, with the 2,520 calories there, you might think, oh no, I'm 20 calories over my limit. But don't get too hung up on the calories. And remember that this is just a ballpark, so you have an idea of what you're consuming, because just like when you're making your own stuff at home, if it's not being measured out exactly, then you're not getting exactly what it says. One person might scoop a ton of guacamole, another person does a small scoop. Same with sour cream or any other toppings, the amount of chicken, it's going to change that. So just remember, this is just to help you gauge how much you're getting. Don't get too hung up with it and just enjoy your food. The whole point of this is just to show you that you can still make good choices when you go out to eat. You don't have to use fast food as a reason to say, oh, you know, I can't make my food, I can't have healthy food, that's why I'm not in shape. No, you can still eat fast food. You could eat only fast food and stay in shape and stay lean. You just gotta think ahead a little bit. Pretty much every restaurant has an app for, or at least every fast food restaurant has an app for all their menus. You can pull it up, they have calorie amounts for everything. You could plan out your whole day if you wanted to eat different places like Chick-fil-A for breakfast, Taco Bell for lunch, even McDonald's for dinner or whatever. You can say, okay, this is the amount of calories I have, and this is what I'm going to eat. Just like money, say this is how much money I have for the day, I can only spend that. So If you think of it like that way, it's a whole lot easier to allocate your calories to different places and make sure you stay within your limit for the day. But I hope this helped you. Leave a thumbs up. Let me know if there's a different restaurant you'd like to see me go to next, because these are fun little experiments to see what you can eat. As far as satiety, I was full throughout the whole day. And like I said, I could have gone probably without even eating this and would have been just fine. So you can make good choices. Like if you got nachos with every meal, and like I said with the drink, if you got sodas with tons of calories, then you'd be way over your limit, or else having way less food and then being more hungry throughout the day. So just think about those little tips, should help you out. Check out Camber Fitness at Instagram. We have lots of good stuff there. The recipes I make, just fun stuff to keep you updated with the family and working out and everything. So once again, like, subscribe. We'll see y'all in the next one. And don't make excuses.
Abby's here. I'm eating Rose. I love you. Bye. And hi again.
Bye-bye.
But I'm gonna go now. But why is my eye? And my eye's different. Daddy, did you see? Look at my eye like this.
It's showing that it's focusing on your eye.
Why is it focusing on my eye?
So that you're clear in the picture.
Is it done?
Scoot back.
I'm seeing my eye again.